No authority in India should have this kind of uncontrolled, unprecedented authority to declare any property as WaQF property. This is unconstitutional. So we strike down. Now onwards, such cases like Munambam matter, there will be no arbitrary declaration of any property as WaQF property. The survey commissioner, which worked in tandem with the WaQF boards, have been removed. Now, all the surveys to be conducted by the collector will be fully authorized to assess as per the documentation available with the government records. We have found that it is the survey commissioner, WaQF boards and mutawalis who were working in close coordination, taking care of their personal interest and declaring the land as WaQF properties. From 2013 to 2025, more than 18 lakhs of properties were claimed. And we have realized that if we don't intervene now, then people will start losing their rightful ownership of the land. Remember, once a WaQF means always a WaQF. If we don't change the law, any property declared as a WaQF property cannot be reversed. Permanently, it is in the name of Allah and dedicated for the purpose which is mentioned as religious, pious, and charitable. So that cannot be reversed. So as a responsible government in the country, we had to take these very important steps. And we passed this act after thorough discussion, and we hope in the future we will not see the case like Munambam issue. Now, referring to some of the points, I want to quickly point out, after removal of the section 40, we also removed the WaQF by user provision. That means, as per the earlier provision, anybody, any Muslim or any non-Muslim can declare any property as being used by his ancestor for any purpose, or they used to do namaz or some other purpose, without any document, report and claim about that particular portion of the land and declared it as WaQF property through the state WaQF boards. WaQF by user is a very dangerous provision. It doesn't require any document. Just imagine. By user means you just have to tell that some 100 years back, 1,000 years back, this particular place was used for some purpose, and then the particular piece of land is declared WaQF property. So we remove that WaQF by user. Henceforth, if any property has to be declared as WaQF property, it must be through a deed of declaration. You can't make oral declaration. So it is compulsory that the property must have document, valid document, registered document, and then only the WaQF, means the one who declares the WaQF, can do it as per his own wish. That is in the provision, it is a new provision we have inserted. Section 3R, subclause 4. Now, any property which are under disputes, like the Munambam case, any property which is under dispute or under legal proceedings, means which is sub judice, cannot be settled as WaQF property. It will be, if it is under legal proceedings, then it will be decided by the court. Of course, we cannot take away the power of the courts, so it will be decided by the courts. But new declaration will not be allowed. Then we had this section 36 1A and section 36 clause 7. The verification of the property has to be done by the collector. I had mentioned earlier, it used to be done by the survey commissioner. The survey commissioners had their own interests. Now it is the district collector who will now see the genuineness of the application or any matter which is in question, and then the WaQF deed is a mandatory provision, and registration of any WaQF requires a valid WaQF deed. Without that, registration cannot happen.